The MPC sample, boy, this was a surprise to everybody, including myself. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm happy that a lot of people, after a month, still enjoy this unit, meaning that we can share a lot of information. And that's what I want to do in this video. I want to talk about the essential gadgets that you can get for the MPC sample that could enhance your workflow. I have everything linked in the description box just in case you want to check it out on your own. Some are affiliate links while others are not. So I don't know how y'all feel about that. I just want to be honest. Now, I think the number one thing that you should purchase is a memory card. And I found a fairly decent deal on Amazon.com for $52 for 256 gigs. When you go up in space, then you can expect to pay more money, because if you get a 512 gigabyte one, it is now $94. Talk about inflation and a whole bunch of AI slop. I've seen a lot of people talk about carry bags on social media. This one right here is about $17, $18 on Amazon. Again, I'll have it linked in the description box. It is slightly bigger than the MPC sample when I show you it right here. If I was to open it up, you have all kinds of casing and wires, and where you can put wires, instruction manuals, and organize your MPC sample, and then just slide it into a bigger bag. If you can, hold on for that, because I do have a bigger bag for you. But if I was to put it in this bag, I have these little Velcro strips that are adjustable. You can adjust these Velcro strips, and you can see the MPC sample is safely in there. It shuts with no problem, basically, if I can find the zipper. But you can see it fits. Carry it along with you. You know what I'm saying? A lunch bag full of beats. You feel me? That ain't no better way to live, right? So maybe that might not be your steez. Perhaps you don't want to carry it in your hand like a handbag or whatnot. Well, guess what? You can get a bag for about 35 bucks, and it's also on Amazon. It fits the MPC sample perfectly. You can zip it on up in there, and it fits nice and snug. It's a tad bit tighter, I guess it would be a way to describe it. Put it on so you guys can see it. You can put it on the front. Here it is in the front here. There's a lot of noise. Just get to it quickly. You can even put it on your back, because it is a sling, and then you can carry it along with you. This bag in particular, what makes this bag special is if you're kind of the traveling type that want to hike and get that nice little outside environment while you're making beats type shit. Well, guess what? You can put your little water bottle right here. Put your soda there. Water always. $35, that's nothing to you. Maybe $100 or more. There's a better bag than that. Well, Big Mama has entered the chat. Yes, I did say Big Mama, because this thing has every nook crevice that you will want, and this is made by Analog Cases. Again, link in the description box just in case you're wondering. And they also have a plethora of things for you in the music gear world. But you can see it has plenty of pockets. It has plenty of components. You have a back component right here, straps right in front. You can strap it across your chest, and you can bring a whole lot more than the MPC sample in this unit. Let's just say you like the big bag because you can carry something like a stand, or you're looking for a stand that can give you the elevation you need for your MPC sample. You have this baby right here, which is the XTS stand. The main thing that I like about the XTS stand, and this one is the small one, it just gives you proper elevation when you're making beats, and you'll find it to be a little bit more easy to finger drum or just making beats in general, even though the ergonomics on this unit is nice. From the top down view, you can see kind of the advantage of having it slanted towards you more so than how the natural tilt of the chassis is with the MPC sample. And then you're able to get to all of your audio wires easily, turn up the recording, and get to the power button, things of that nature. And if I took it off, you can see how the stand looks like right here. And it's just easy to place right back on here. And just to give you an adjustment to see how it looks like flat, this is how the unit looks like flat on my desk, and this is how it looks like on the XTS stand. Without a shadow of a doubt, Well, if you are a sampler and you buy an MPC sample, you probably want to sample vinyl. So that's why I want to sit this unit right beside it, which is the numark PT01 Scratch. I've had this portable turntable for quite some years now. And if you remember the whole portable movement back in 2016, everybody was on this thing, and it fits by the MPC sample perfectly. Keep in mind, this is a belt-driven turntable yet again, so that means that you can only scratch something like a 7-inch perfectly, but you also have adapter that fits right here for your 45s. You can get you one of these for the price point of $130 right now. There's a golden rule for when you buy portable turntables, because there's others that I will cover, and you'll notice that the more features that it has, the more money it will cost. For an example, you have the Reloop Spin, and it costs about $349. While the average person couldn't spot the difference between the Reloop or the PT01 Scratch, I will tell you that it adds a few features that I would enjoy on a future PT01 Scratch, and that is a pause button. When I say pause button, I mean pause and play. Also, the Reloop Spin has a USB port, which is helpful for recording your sessions while you're on the go. But I think the real MVP of the show happens to be the Korg Handytraxx, which comes in at this price point right here. The Korg Handytraxx features a little bit more premium parts, even though it is still a belt-driven turntable. You can also peep videos of people scratching on it using 12-inch vinyl. And similar to, but not exactly like the Reloop Spin, it features a built-in looper instead of a looper recorder. Hence why it's more than triple of the price of the PT01 Scratch, because it is $500. You're getting what you pay for. But if you're not into portable turntables or even vinyl, well, we have a portable CD player for you guys and girls. I got this unit off of Amazon, and as you can see, it fits. The ergonomics is smaller, and yes, it does have a lithium-ion battery, which is much different than those portable turntables, which take like AA batteries and whatever else. Not to mention, it has a cool remote where you can control it anywhere if that matters to you. And I got this at the amazing price point of $36. Portable sampler, portable turntable, portable CD player. What's next? A portable recorder? Absolutely. This one right here, which is by Tascam. What makes the DR-40x so special is that it is a portable 4-track mixer that has these XLR and 1/4-inch jack combos. Right over here, you see left and right. It has batteries too as well. It comes with batteries. You can mount it, and it has its own microphones right here, which are bi-directional. MPC Sample is a field recorder at heart. It can never hurt to have a second-hand field recorder that has 4 available tracks and could potentially save whatever could happen in the field that you're recording. The Tascam DR-40x portable digital recorder comes in at the price of $220. Again, not necessary, but I think I might have something that would be a little bit more necessary than that, especially if you want to use portable turntables, and that happens to be this Gemini mixer right here. The Gemini MM1 BT is a great pairing for the MPC Sample and for your portable turntable of choice, because if you happen to be like me, where I scratch with my right hand, then it makes every one of these turntables that you could get a whole lot easier without me having to pay for anything else to add as a modification, making it more essential for right-handed DJs. Add to the fact that it has its own Bluetooth input. That means that you can sample from anything from your phone or whatnot, even when you don't want to plug it up to your MPC Sample. All for the price point of $65. And regardless if you like that mixer or not, you're still going to need wires. The wires that you should get are something between 3 feet or 10 feet, depending on your setup. These are MIDI cables right here. You can get them at Guitar Center or on Amazon. More about that later. But these live wire essentials are essential for anything MPC Sample related. If you want to plug it up to your audio interface or not, you have these wires right here, which can be bought in all sizes. These are RCA to 1/4-inch wires. So that is the proper terminology for it. And then you have these wires right here, which are RCA to RCA, which would be perfect for wiring up something like a mixer to a turntable, like the portable turntables we mentioned earlier. Or if you want to hook up your portable turntable or mixer, then you will want to use RCA to 1/4 inch. You can get MIDI cables from Guitar Center for as low as $12. The dual RCA to 1/4 inch wires for a low price of $14, and a pair of dual RCA cables for the low price of $14 as well. Now these are Y cables, which are very useful for something like synthesizers. They come in at the price of $10, and you can only get them on Amazon. Now, one of the hottest topics in this space happens to be MIDI, because people don't know how to use MIDI with the MPC sample. Don't worry, I got you. And there's some videos out there already, and I can't take full credit for this, because if you're looking for sounds and a controller, I think that the AiAiAi MPK MINI Play, this is a very good and essential unit that you can use with your MPC sample just to record your general MIDI sounds. Think of this as a mini Triton. I didn't give it much of a chance, but I do think that this unit is due for an update very soon. Hopefully AiAiAi is already cooking that up, and it is very essential for any kind of musician or whatnot that wants to play something on the go, because it's portable. It comes in at a fairly decent price of $130. Whole time I do like the MPK MINI Play, but if I was to elect a MIDI controller that can also play chords and have its own godforsaken fire sounds, is this one right here, which is the Roland J-6. When you pair these together, you cannot miss, all for the price of $270. Now, if you're like Jermaine Mcree and money ain't a thing, then you want to try this pop-up music, party key, and the speaker unit, which you can use this and walk around with your MPC sample amplified, because this has very good quality speakers. It is also a MIDI controller. You can do a whole bunch of other things too, like plugging up the MPC samples, syncing it with this unit, and all of that. Not to mention it has its own sounds as well, and application for your smart devices. With all of its intense value, it comes in at an intense price of $550. Since we have crossed over to Bluetooth speakers or wireless speaker sets, we might as well keep the party going. Yeah, I did that. We'll start off with the most affordable and portable ones, which are these M-Audio BTX3s. The immediate thing that shocked me about these speakers were the actual quality behind them. Even though they're tiny, these joints knock. The other thing that I enjoy about this is that you can control the volume on the speaker itself. It does have Bluetooth, and then it has an auxiliary and headphone in. I believe you will like the price of these, as they come in at $130. Portable and lithium ion battery. Then you have these AiAiAi Unit-4s. Now, one thing I will say about these portable monitors, as I should call them, they are battery powered. I mentioned that, but they have their own wireless dongle, which is 2.4G, not Bluetooth. Even though you can hook them up Bluetooth wise, it is not recommended when you are creating music or DJ mixing live. But as I have mentioned earlier, the more you get, the more you're going to pay for it, at $700 for a pair though. But if you want to go big or go home, then you will have these Mackie Thump Go's. Damn, I hit my elbow. Now, what makes the Thump Go series special, including the subwoofer that they have, guess what? You can power these, and yeah, you can use these wirelessly. However, when I say wirelessly, you still have to plug stuff in the back of the unit, and it does have Bluetooth. It doesn't have the exact same power and latency of the ever so mentioned speakers before it. Ever so mentioned, whatever. But it is extremely good for powering up a party or doing some live performances. Believe it or not, this portable PA system comes in at a nice price of $450. Let me know how you feel about this video. I definitely hope it helped you guys in terms of essential things that you might need for your MPC sample so you can take off and whatnot. I started to add a couple of other things like applications and stuff like that, but I'll do that in the individual video, because man, there's a whole bunch of stuff you could do. do when you pair it up to a smart device. And it is crazy.